Plaintiff, Angela Renee, says she used to date the defendant's witness, and for years he's been going back and forth between Angela and the defendant. Angela says every time she takes her ex back, the defendant harasses her, and she's suing because the defendant went on television and slandered her, and she has the tape to prove it. Defendant Mandy Stein says Angela is the one who harasses her, and this has been going on for 8 years. Mandy admits that she appeared on TV and told people that Angela had a sexually transmitted disease, but that's because it was true. She's countersuing because she claims Angela vandalized her car.
Start with you.
Hi, Your Honor. Well, it started back in 2008. Me and my ex-boyfriend, Don Q. Howard, that is the defendant's witness right there. We had a relationship. I've known him since I was in middle school. Well, he's always been good with me and my kids. We did get into a few physical altercations, and one altercation that we got into, I went to go and visit one of my friends in the jail, and I ended up seeing Mandy. Well, she came up to me and said, "Is your name Angela Renee?" I said, "Yes." She said, "Well, I'm Mandy." That doesn't mean anything to me. So he got out of jail, and I asked him, "Who is she?" He told me about it being an ex-friend or whatever like that, but started making me remember about somebody that he used to also mess with told me that I would end up finding a female named Mandy that'll be a stalker. So now I finally find her. Okay, well, me and Don Q, whenever we're on and off, well, I guess he goes back and lives with her. That's what she likes to happen, so whoever.
Did he ever live with you?
Yes, we did used to live together. So when I would kick him out, then he'll go over her house. Yes. Well, whenever I would let him back in, he'll come in and there's the harassment again. She's playing on the phone. We then moved out of that complex and we moved to a different place. I found
you and Don
me and Don Q.
Oh,
me
Q.
and Don Q.
I'm sorry.
Yes. She ended up coming to my house.
Did
with
she
her
call
friend.
you on the phone?
No, she used to play on my phone all the time.
Like what?
She would just say, "Oh, well, he ain't gonna be with you. He still mine." And I'm like, "Look, mind your business. This is my household. Go find something to do. Don't you got a job? Something to do with your life, because I'm too busy taking care of my kids."
That's what I say to you all the time while you're playing on my phone.
How does she play on your phone?
Yeah, I mean,
How?
She'll be on there calling me names, just whatever. This has been an ongoing.
How does she get your number?
I assume him somehow. That would be my assumption.
You didn't ask him?
I mean, yeah, I've asked him.
What did he tell you?
He says he doesn't know how she got it. He said she called somebody and asked for my address and someone gave it to her right away.
Maybe he remembers today. Why don't you ask him?
Ask him today?
Yeah.
Oh, how'd she get my number?
I don't know.
He's sticking with his story. All right.
I've never wanted her number, Your Honor. She's been no importance to me. After
Let me get some background from her, and then I'll get back to you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
We've been off and on for 8 years. I can't give you exact years and times, but the contact has been whatever, whenever he's here or there, vice versa. I'm not saying I've never contacted her. I have contacted her.
For what?
I've contacted her after she's contacted me, saying things on my voicemail. I'm never the initiative. I'm always employed, so I don't know where she gets that when you don't have a job.
All right.
And, just things. I have 2 daughters. I'm involved with them in their sports. And the way she's portraying me is not honest.
All right. You're not a cokehead or anything?
No, sir.
Okay.
I know he's an ex-cokehead, and that's how they used to do. That's how I found out that she is, because they done did it together many a time.
Now, you suing them for defamation and slander. You better be careful.
No. It came out of his mouth.
All right. What are you suing her for?
Right now, what I'm suing her for is after I had my baby, I ended up getting a phone call from my cousin's grandmother. And she told me, "Angela, somebody is on TV, a Caucasian female, and she got your name all in her mouth." My daughter is in the hospital and she's on TV talking about, I don't know who my baby daddies are. I need paternity tests. She said I'm on SSI. I've never collected an SSI check. I'm right now at Rice State University. I'm double majoring. I'm in human resources and social work right now. I'm doing something positive with myself, trying to get up out from where I'm at.
What
person.
show is this?
It's called Dating Peoples. It's an independent producer. He goes around and people can gossip, sing,
It's a local
it's
show?
a local TV show now. I'm here today about
Do we have
everything
it
that
here?
Yes, you guys have the tape right there.
All right, let's take a look.
Anybody pregnant by Angie or Angie's telling you that their baby's daddy, get a paternity test. What's her name? Angela Renee. Yeah, you herpes having bride, flat out. You want to tell everybody because you want to keep them, man. Freak keeping them because you pregnant. You try to lie and tell brides that people got herpes. When I see you, whatever, it ain't no threat, baby. You always trying to call the police on me and multiple people. You are nothing. You need to get a job. Quit collecting SSI. Quit acting like you doing something. You herpes having bride. My bad. Just had to get that out.
It's a lot more on there that she says. She also mentions my kid's name, and I have a witness statement by my ex-boyfriend.
Let's see it, please.
The person that she mentions in the video, she mentions my son's name, which is very illegal. She mentions where I live. She says all this stuff and she doesn't know anything of where she's coming about. All of it is all lies. I found out she did this back in May while I was pregnant. And she's been going to my ex-boyfriend, if you read that.
Let me allow her to tell me.
Okay.
Ma'am?
First and foremost, that is me, and I did say that. And that's because you told me you had a sickness while we all had to run to the
That is
doctor
a
and
lie.
get tested.
That's a lie.
Why did you feel the need to expose it to the public? If you believe or think it's true, why did you feel the need to do that?
Because I felt that's what I wanted to do, because the witness statement that she's speaking of, 2 days prior to that, I was downtown. Me and the young man went to school together. He stops me, tells me who he is, tells me about her, what she did to him.
What does that have to do with you?
The point is that she constantly is doing it to every gentleman that she wants to date. Okay. She's trying to tear up their family along, and whoever. I'm not going to be a victim.
You the woman police? What
You said what?
Are you the woman police?
I mean, yeah, if that's what the topic of the show is. And due to me seeing the gentleman, it was on my mind, and I'm tired of her. I'm fed up with her. She's a thorn in my side, and she won't go away.
Why don't you think you should be liable for exposing this woman's personal business to the public?
To be honest, I may be liable.
I had my baby. I ended up getting a phone call from my cousin's grandmother, and she told me, Angela, somebody's on TV, a Caucasian female, and she got your name all in her mouth.
Anybody pregnant by Angie or Angie's telling you that their baby's daddy, get a paternity test. What's her name? Angela Renee. Yeah, you herpes having bride, flat out.
Plaintiff Angela Renee is suing her ex-boyfriend's girlfriend, who went on a television show and slandered her name, and she has the tape to prove it.
The problem you have here, it would be invading her privacy. You can't take a person's private business and publish it to the public, and it damages their reputation, or it's damaging to them. Did she give you permission to do that?
No,
to tell
sir,
people that?
No, sir, she didn't give me permission, but she was telling me. We're not friends.
Yeah, but,
Why
and
would
you
she
did
tell
this
me?
to retaliate against her.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, so this was malicious at that.
Possible.
Don, why did you want to speak?
I want to say.
Your counterclaim for $1,223 is for what? Damaged property and emotional distress household.
Yes, sir, because when I was at his house one day, she came and knocked on the garage door as we were out back. She poured an entire bottle of mustard all over my car. I'm also suing her because...
What did you do when you saw her?
I mean, what could I do but try to get the mustard off my car?
I thought maybe you had yelled over and she yelled back.
I mean, yeah, there was some words.
That's why I'm asking you.
Yes, sir.
Tell me. You said what?
She said, you nasty and that's why I got your car.
Okay. Ma'am?
That's not true, sir.
Tell me.
I've gotten into many altercations with her over the phone, but as far as person to person, anytime that she's seen me in person, we have never gotten to an altercation.
No, but did you do this to her car?
No, I did not.
I seen her. There is
I
no
did not.
hope.
Did you file a police report?
I have another police report.
Another one?
Yeah, after she
But just
busted.
give me the one.
Well, I don't have the police report for her putting mustard on my car because when we
What's
called,
the one you have for?
for her busting my windows out and
On a different occasion?
yes, sir.
That's not true.
Are you
week
suing for
later.
that also?
Yes, sir.
Okay, when was that?
It happened on November 19th,
You
2011.
hear that song like that? I bust your windows out your car. Isn't that a song? Somebody sings that song. Let me see what she has on the police report, please. Yes, ma'am.
While she's saying that is not true, Your Honor. I've talked to the detectives already, and they said already that they have the wrong car, and they cannot prosecute me because it was nothing that they can see that I've even done anything wrong. I do not
It's
get into
4 in the
trouble
morning,
or
sir,
anything.
and she drives
I
a
don't get in
maroon-
trouble.
Said he looked
A
out his
maroon
window and
Malibu.
saw someone beating on the windshield of a silver Chevy, looked to be a black male. He said it was a black male,
Just
man.
continue reading, sir. There's more.
Witnessed that incident said the female was in a dark blue Chevy Malibu. Do you own that?
No, I own a purple car. My car is
maroon
not-
Malibu.
My car is not blue at all.
Chevy Malibu?
No, my car is not a Malibu
Yes,
either.
it is.
No, it's not.
maroon.
Excuse me. I have a Cutlass.
And
Did you
this-
just get a new car?
It's so different. Another thing, Your Honor.
problem you
just a-
have here, ma'am.
I mean, I'm just saying, though, since
the
we're talking
witness
about
calls her a man at one time and then a woman the next.
I don't know the neighbor. They called him. The police woke us up. Told
That's
me that
the reason why they could not prosecute
Told
me
it-
because the purple. And then, but another thing, like I told the police, she's in so many altercations. You can see her face. It just got sliced up by another woman.
Really?
Yes.
That's not what happened, but I
Well,
did
she
get
got
stabbed.
sliced by another woman, and her family is after her right now also.
For what?
For putting her in jail, basically. When she got her put in jail, so now she has many people that's after her because she likes doing things like this, you know.
Well, let me
That's
get
not what
out of
happened.
here. I don't want to catch no stray bullet.
She always in some.
People
mean,
doing
since it's her-
drive-bys now, and they get everybody.
But since we're talking about
Let me
character,
get you out of here, huh?
I'm just saying though, since we're talking about character, what type of woman smuggles weed into a prison? Who has charges for making false alarms to police officers?
There
That would
you
be
go
her.
again with that
Correct.
slander.
It's not slander. These are reports from Dayton Daily News, our newspaper, and a police report off of public records.
She was smuggling weed into the
Yep.
prisons, man.
Excuse me. This happened back in 2003. Since then, I have been doing things different.
Good.
It's been a
I'm
long
glad
time.
it's behind
and
you. Good.
Yes,
And
and,
you
I
sound
have
like
not
you're
got
on-
in trouble since then.
You sound like you're on your business.
Thank you.
The other than smashing a few windows every
No,
now
I have not did that, sir. I didn't do it, Your Honor. She got sliced by another woman, and her family is after her right now also. So now she has many people that's after her because she likes doing things like this, you know.
Well,
So.
let me
That's
get
not what
out of
happened.
here. I don't want to catch no stray bullet.
Plaintiff Angela Renee is suing her ex-boyfriend's girlfriend, who went on a television show and slandered her name. And she has the tape to prove it.
I'm going to grant her judgment, ma'am, and I'm going to dismiss yours. You certainly damaged her reputation, getting on television, making those statements. $4,000 for the plaintiff. With regard to your counterclaim, ma'am, you can't prove that it was her that damaged the car. The only report I have from the police, it describes two different people as the one. One is a male. So judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day.
And don't you look so stupid, you ugly white. Do something with yourself, baby, okay? Take care of your
you
kids
really
and
worried
mind your
about what I'm
business.
doing?
Take care of your business,
Okay.
baby. Take care of your business. Trust me, I do mine.
Right, we
okay?
all know you do,
Let's
honey.
not let me get in here and get ghetto.
Okay.
All right, can I leave now?
So ugly. I think you need to be quiet and
Oh, I
get
think
your
you
own
need
life,
to go
bruh.
and get a
'Cause
life.
you
Y'all
is-
can
you
we
is
got
something
each other.
else, bruh.
Y'all can go
You
and
to come
have
out
each
here and
other,
say
right?
what you said.
You know what? Y'all
I
can
don't
go and
get
have
it.
each
We're not
other.
having to
You
deal
little
with you anymore.
cokehead.
Take your
Both of
money
y'all.
and go
Both
on.
of y'all.
That's what she told me about herself.
She lying. She ain't got nothing else
Yeah,
better
right,
to do.
about
She's
everything.
just always lying.
No,
you just
you lying.
tell the judge. Did you just
You
tell the
told
judge?
her that
There
you had
go.
herpes and
There
gave it to
go.
me so that she
There
would leave
go.
me alone.
There go. And look at y'all. Y'all still each
Whatever.
other.
We wouldn't got
Go
touched
and
it.
do
We
it.
ain't got Whatever you
so
got
then
is
what
your
you trying
business.
to say?